The concept of co-living is already being embraced overseas, but can Malaysians get past their aversion of sharing their personal space? We talked to Tan & Tan Development CEO Tan Yi Sang about its latest venture Cocoon Co-Living and how the company plans to make co-living the future renting. In Malaysia, we have a lot of co-working spaces, but co-living is still a really new concept. Let's talk about, your latest development here at Damai Residence. So what you guys did was, instead of selling individual units, you turned Damai Residence into a full-fledged co-living space, which we now know as Cocoon Co-Living. So walk us through, the history of Cocoon.
Youths of today and younger generations, and even maybe some more older people, there's a trend towards them wanting more flexibility. There's a lot more options now in the world, and being tied down by commitments such as loans and whatever and such is something that people will try and avoid, I guess, or hold back. So with Cocoon Co-Living, this is a unique product that allows for those people during their time of trying things out and experiencing on all that to, I guess, try a hassle-free, flexible city living experience. With Damai Residence, 2 years before completion, we made the decision to stop selling these units and instead keep the whole lot and change a little bit of it into this co-living space, and we turned out to be, I guess, Malaysia's first one to come out with this. We feel that Malaysia is also kind of ready for co-living, and there was this, we thought it was a great opportunity to go into this. We have units starting from 800 and up to about 2005. Altogether, we have 174 units.
With the concept being so new and lacking benchmarks, what were the challenges in setting up Cocoon?
Being the first in Malaysia, there were no examples to follow, and so our biggest challenge was to define co-living, what co-living is in Malaysia. What we think of it as is, something that is safe, or what we're offering is something that's safe. We've just taken a stab at it right now, but I think we will continue to evolve this as time goes on, and we will have to also evolve with the community that comes here.
What segment of the market are you targeting? Have you guys secured tenants yet?
Yes, we have secured tenants. Who we target are young people who want, again, flexible, hassle-free city living. They probably are working or studying in KL, maybe near KLCC. So far, the people that we've got, like secured tenants, are of this sort, and they come from all around the world.
Pricing starts at 800 per month.
Yes.
What would you say is, your competitive advantage or selling point, seeing that tenants actually have other cheaper options outside of KL?
I think it's important to point out that Cocoon Co-Living, we're not competing with a typical hostel or a flat share that people might look at. Instead, what we want to try and be is not just a living space, but a whole lifestyle that you are buying into or renting. With one tenancy rate, you get all the utilities covered, which is electricity, you get internet, you have water. But the other thing I want to add on to that is this sense of community. People who are staying here will know that they're staying with other people who are similar. They may share the same interests, and on top of that, we have community managers who are there whose job it is to facilitate this by creating events tailored to their interests, and also help them settle in, and also help them, if they're from overseas or out of town, help them find their way around this neighborhood. People can just move in straight away. We only have one bill, so you don't have to worry about setting up any of that other stuff. And flexible in that you can try from as short as 3 months. On top of that, you have access to this whole Cocoon hub space, which we've spent some time putting in, I guess, spaces and things that people would find really encouraging for groups to get to know one another. We've got cinemas, we've got a rooftop garden, we've got kitchens for cooking together. We've got dining spaces. We've also got a quieter area if you wish to work here, if you wish to have a quieter time with friends, play board games.
What are you guys doing to, put this place out there?
We soft launched in January. We haven't done a lot. We've just started our Facebook page. We've started Instagram. We've also put ourselves out there. We've put our website out there. We've connected with a few, I guess you could say, co-living and accommodation kind of spaces.
And do you plan to expand this concept to other projects that you have or will have in the future?
After that, yeah, we would explore putting this in other projects or places. I think places that might suit this are places that are near hubs of activity and near public transport.